Okay, for this video we're going to learn to open a design, an existing embroidery design, and then choose what hoop we're going to sew it out in, and then increase the size of the design until it is as big as it can be and still fit in the hoop that we chose. So first we need to open our design, and there's a couple ways to do that, but one of the easier ways is to just go up to this little ball here, choose open, and then left click on your design. Notice when you click on it, it brings up a little preview of what the design is, but it doesn't preview it over in this side, just over here when you click on it. And we're going to hit open, and that brings up our rose embroidery design. Now I want to sew this design out in the largest hoop that I have, and let's say I own an Illissimo. I would go up to my hoop button here at the top, select hoop, and I've got my hoop dialog box comes up. I've got it under PES, and that's the format I use because I'm talking about a baby lock. 200 by 300 is the large embroidery hoop for the Illissimo. Say I had an Elegante, it would be 180 by 300. If I had an Allure, it would be 130 by 180. If I had a old Elagio, it would be 160 by 260, and so on and so forth. But I'm going to do the large size for the Illissimo, 200 by 300. By the way, if they ever come out with a new hoop, or you have like some kind of custom third-party hoop or something that doesn't match up with these, you can just hit new and create your own with your own dimensions. And also, if you know the hoop size in inches and not in metric like most people do, down in this lower corner it tells 7.87 by 11, so this is our 8 by 12 hoop. So anyway, we hit click OK, and the hoop shows up, and we can see the borders of my hoop and how small my design is compared to that. And all I have to do to make this as large as possible is go up under my hoop button again, choose fit hoop, let it think about it for a minute because it's doing a lot of calculating, increasing the stitch count and all that. And now it's as big as it can possibly be and still fit in the hoop. So I want to take this and save it. I would go back up to my little start menu ball up here, choose save as, and I'm going to save it as single rows big, so I know that this is the big one. And here under save as type, it wants me to save it as a baby lock file, a BLF, which is what's called a working file. I'm going to do a whole video on why you would use a working file. But for this, what we want to do is save it as a PES. And basically, you want to save it as a PES version 9, or a multi-needle would be if you have a 10-needle machine or a 6-needle machine. Here we're going to do PES version 9 regular and hit save. That's it. Now you just want to copy that onto your flash drive or transfer it directly to your machine, which again I'm going to do another video on how to do that kind of stuff later too. But basically that's it. That's how you resize your design. It's done.